Big fish. Big fish. Big fish alert. Big fish alert. What is up, everybody? Everyday angler here. So today I'm going to be fishing a creek that I have fished before. This is where I filmed that urban creek fishing video. It's actually right in the middle of Ooltewah. I'm here before work, so I've only got like 2 hours to fish, but I wanted to come check this creek out, being that water levels are so low now, and I've got my 3-weight, so this is like the perfect small body of water to fish it. I'm gonna be trying some different stuff today. You guys know I'm always throwing woolly buggers or bunny leeches, some type of small streamer. I'm actually gonna be drifting this tiny little scud that I tied, and I've got a few of them. I did bring the woolly buggers and stuff just in case, but let me show you guys this creek because it has changed drastically due to the low water levels, and it just looks awesome to wade and fish. All right, guys, so I know where the deep holes are. I've fished this creek before. I've actually never ventured out downstream though, which is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna take a little walk up here. Oh, there's hog suckers in here. To this deep hole that I see right in front of me. And if I start catching nothing but creek chubs and stuff, I'll switch over to the woolly bugger. But for now, look at that hole right there. Yeah, that's where I need to put it. And for those of you asking about that terminology video, this is a perfect example. You see that foam right in front of me? Well, there's this riffle of current. So I'm going to mend back to keep my fly in that's a fish. Green sunfish. Oh man, he choked it. Beautiful. Oh. Beautiful little green sunfish. I'm gonna take a quick picture of him. Barbless, especially when you're going small like this, you want to use a barbless hook. Popped right out. Let's release that guy. I guess that's my first fish like on a midge on the fly. Anyways, you guys asked for a terminology video. This is actually a different video I'm shooting for you right now, but there's another fish. Okay, they're piled up in here, folks. Right where that foam is. Foam is home. Another green sunfish. Hooked this one pretty decent. If you guys keep biting, I'm not going to be able to explain to people what mending is. Okay. So before I even cast it out, you see this foam I'm trying to get to, right? And I'm sure that you guys see, hold up. And I'm sure that you guys see this little ripple of current. So what I need to do to keep my fly in that sweet zone, I'm gonna cast it into the foam, and this is mending. You see I'm pulling my line, which that was a terrible mend. You don't wanna, the whole point of it is not to move your fly, right? But I'm gonna mend to pretty much keep my fly where I want it for more time. There's another one. Oh, I snagged him. This doesn't count. Oh no, I didn't snag him. Another baby green sunfish. Is that all there is in here, man? I'm just gonna have to keep switching holes because Oh my gosh. What is that? It was a shiner. Oh my god, these fish are on fire today. I need to come to this creek more often. As soon as I say that, I get snagged. Alright everybody, that took me a little bit, but I got new tipping material on here and everything. And it looks like we're going to be encountering a bit deeper holes as we go farther down this creek. So I've tied on this little zonker strip fly so we don't catch a bunch of baby green sunfish like we did back there. That's a fish. Oh yeah, buddy, that's a fish. Looks like a red breast. Come here. Oh yeah. Yep. Nice little red breast. Bit on this little zonker strip streamer. I'll take a quick photo of him and then we'll release him. There he goes. You can see it a lot better on my phone. It's wet right now, but that is just a zonker strip. And I kind of like, that's just like a rainbow flash from Troutman. And I just kind of tie in the zonker strip right here. Wrap it all the way up to the eye of the hook and then just tie the rest of the zonker strip down, and that's all it is. It's like a leech. If you strip it real fast, it looks like a bait fish. Anyways. Fish. Oh gosh. What is that? That's gotta be a rock bass. Yep. That's a good sized rock bass right there. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of the thing. Ooh, I thought it was a little bass. God, that's a nice sized rock bass for this little tiny creek. Beautiful, beautiful. And go ahead and release this guy. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish alert. Big fish alert. Oh my gosh. Here's my PB. Holy crap. 100% my PB. My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is my, look at this. Look at this. Look at this rock bass in this tiny creek. Don't come off. Okay, I have a brand new net in my car. I'm gonna run and grab it because I do not want to lose this guy. And I want to take a lot of pictures. I might even have some measuring tape in my car. This is the biggest rock bass I have ever caught in my life. Okay, think. I gotta run to my car. The water. And he's in my brand new net that I actually just bought this morning. Shout out to Ken. He makes nets down here, local guy. Oh, and I actually don't have any measuring tape. I thought it was a largie. I thought it was a largemouth bass. I don't have any type of measuring tape. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. This is actually the last creek I caught my PB rock bass in. Look at the size of that rock bass. My goodness. My goodness, man. Right before work, and I caught the biggest rock bass I ever caught in my life. He was kind of slow to get out of the net, but he swam right off. I made sure he was okay. I should not have taken the fish out and went to grab measuring tape, but that was literally the biggest rock bass I've ever caught in my life. That is a new PB. I promise you, that was a tarp fish. And if you don't know what a tarp fish is, it's a Tennessee Anglers Recognition Program. And they give you a little certificate that pretty much says you caught a trophy rock bass or trophy whatever. I think for the rock bass it's 11 inches. That guy was definitely over 11 inches. What can I say? This tiny little creek, literally there's a Walmart across the street. I'm under the street bridge. It's clean for the most part. And I just caught a PB rock bass. That was awesome. Big fish alert. And I literally just got done. I'm gonna do a video with him soon. This local guy that makes these nets. It's a beautiful net. I'm definitely gonna send him a picture of my personal best rock bass. And his name's Ken. I'm gonna do a video with him later. That was awesome. I still have like 30 minutes. So I say let's try to break this record again. About it is I actually ran out of all my quote-unquote patterns. And what I mean by quote-unquote is, you know, like actual patterns that people tie. And I just tied on, this is what the rock bass ate. It's a marabou tail and then just zonker strips wrapped around the shank of the hook up to a cone head. The ugly bugger was a signature. This fly is definitely gonna have to have a name and a spot in my fly box from now on. If I catch another fish like that, you know, part of me, you guys know that I never really like weigh fish or measure fish, but I want a couple of those plaques in my office, so I need to start carrying a little measuring tape around. The fish is fine. Obviously, I feel kind of bad because I should not have, you know, worried about running to my car to get measuring tape, and then I didn't even have any. There was really no point in grabbing the net, but you know, I wanted to show you guys that anyways. The only reason I'm not using it, or I haven't been carrying it with me right now, is because, like I said, right before work, I don't really have my wading belt or anything like that on me to put the net. Well, I cast it around a bit and actually lost that fly, so just gonna call it a day. Probably grab something to eat and head to work. no picture or video is gonna do that fish justice. That was the biggest rock bass I've ever caught. This is actually the same spot I caught my previous PB rock bass. It's a beautiful spot. A lot of people don't know about it. Unfortunately, every time I come here, the really juicy hole, there's more and more homeless people here. Not that that's a bad thing. They don't really bother. They're not here right now. You can just see their little camps, right? But there's a lot of beer cans and stuff as you go upriver, so nobody likes that crap. I don't know why, you know, you don't want to judge them, but if they're getting one of my favorite creeks dirty, that's all I really have to know about them. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Get out there, fly fish. Any fish is not just for trout. It's not just for going in these tiny little streams. If you like bass fishing, maybe try with a fly rod. If you like doing what I do, just chasing little panfish or big panfish like today, do it with a fly rod. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That really helps me out. And stay tuned. Oh, and I gotta get out of here. And stay tuned for the next episode of The Everyday Angler.